So friends, we have studied about the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. Now we are moving into the Indian Ocean currents. I have told earlier that this Indian Ocean current is way far or way different from these two currents. In what way it is different is, we all know, we have studied about the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean currents. In these two currents, the current is following a same pattern. Like in northern hemisphere, it will close the circuit in the clockwise direction, and southern hemisphere, it will close the circuit in the anti-clockwise direction. But this is not happening in Indian Ocean. But in southern hemisphere, it is same only. In South Indian Ocean, if you take the pattern is in the anti-clockwise direction only. But if you take in the North Indian Ocean, you can't say that it is a perfectly closed circuit. There is no perfectly closed circuit in the North Indian Ocean. But on the other hand, in the South Indian Ocean, it is a perfect anti-clockwise circuit, as in case with your Pacific and your Atlantic Ocean Okay. So what makes that different in the North Indian Ocean? What makes it different is your Indian Peninsula. The extension of Indian Peninsula is the major reason why there is no formation of a circuit-like thing, a perfect clockwise circuit in the North Indian Ocean, because of the extension of the Indian Peninsula. How we can see? So to start with, why this extension of Indian Peninsula is not the only reason for the circuit not formed in the North Indian Ocean. The other reason is the monsoon winds. Okay, the monsoon winds, it is the reversal of winds. The monsoon winds reverse the wind's direction. So because of the monsoon winds also, there is not a formation of a complete circuit in the North Indian Ocean. We will analyze it very closely. Okay, so now we will study about the currents in the North Indian Ocean. We will start from the Sumatra Islands. Okay, so we all know there is a North Equatorial current, North Equatorial Indian Ocean currents coming in the direction like this, from east to west. It is coming like this. It is starting from the Sumatra Islands. Okay, so it is coming like this. So here, due to the influence of trade winds, what happens is, near Somalia, it will take a northward shift as the Somalia current. Here it will flow as a Somalia current. Here it will flow Somalia current, and this Somalia current will enter here. It will move. It will approach forward. Actually, before that, this Indian Ocean currents you have to study in two modules, during summer and during winter. Okay. Now I will teach with respect to summer what happens, because in summer what happens, the sun is directly over the Tropic of Cancer. Okay, so Tropic of Cancer is here, equator is here. Okay, so sun is at the Tropic of Cancer. So what happens here is, if the sun is at the Tropic of Cancer, you all know there are two trade winds, your northeast trade winds and your southeast trade winds. So when your sun is at the Tropic of Cancer, your ITCZ shifts northward. Okay, so when your ITCZ shifts northward, these southeast trade winds, have to cross the equator. Once they cross the equator, due to Coriolis force, the direction gets deflected, and the winds will flow in this direction. Okay, from the southwest direction. So only it is known as the southwest monsoon. This concept we all know. So during summer, what happens is, your southeast trade winds have to cross the equator to meet the ITCZ. They will cross the equator, and once they cross the equator, due to Coriolis force, northern hemisphere deflect towards the right. So they'll flow in this direction from southwest direction to the northeast direction. Since they originate from the southwest direction, they are known as southwest monsoon. So we'll come to our point. So what happens is, from the Sumatra Islands, the North Equatorial Indian Ocean currents are coming, and near Somalia it will take a northward shift. And why it is taking northward shift, I told, because of the trade wind influence, also because of your southwest monsoon. Since your southwest monsoon is flowing in this direction, your North Equatorial current will take a northward shift and will approach the Arabian Sea. Near the Arabian Sea it will approach and will attack the southwestern coast of India. Okay, this current. So here what will happen is, here you can see the extension of Indian Peninsula. So it can't go to the other side, Bay of Bengal. So here it will be formed. It will go Arabian Sea, it will come here and it will form a cycle here. Okay, like cycle it will be forming here because of the extension of Indian Peninsula. It will form a cycle near the Arabian Sea, and it will also attack the Bay of Bengal region. Okay, towards the east and southeastern coast of India also it will attack. So what happens is, while your North Equatorial Indian Ocean currents are passing through Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal, also there is a higher amount of influence of your Pacific Ocean. Once I told, your Kuroshio current Kuroshio current is passing in this direction. Okay, this Kuroshio current, one of the branch will escape. You can see many gaps here, many straits are there. So these Kuroshio currents will escape through these straits, and it will affect your North Indian Ocean also. That current will come and approach here. So what happens is, while your North Equatorial Indian Ocean currents are forming or circling over here, your Pacific Ocean currents also come and influence this, and that's why you can see there is an anti-clockwise direction here and anti-clockwise direction here. Okay, because of the influence of the Pacific Ocean currents from there. Okay, this will come and disturb this, and that's why you can't, there is not a circuit like thing formed here. Two anti-clockwise circuits are formed in the North Indian Ocean. Okay, so that is my point. So here it is Somalia current. Here Somalia current will come here, and due to the influence of southwest monsoon, it will approach the Arabian Sea, and also it will approach the Bay of Bengal. But due to the influence of currents from the Pacific Ocean, there is a complexity happens here, and that's why there are two anti-clockwise circuits formed in the North Indian Ocean. That is one point. So what happens in the South Indian Ocean? During summer we are talking. Okay, during summer in South Indian Ocean, what happens? We all know there is a wind coming from this direction. That is known as the South Equatorial Current, Indian Ocean current. Okay, this will come from the east to west. So this will come in this direction near Somalia. Okay, near Somalia current. What happens is, this will approach in this direction only. Okay, this will approach in this direction, and it will come here, and it will take a bifurcation here. You can see Madagascar here. So between mainland and Madagascar, that South Indian Equatorial current will come and pass through the gap between the mainland and Madagascar, known as the Mozambique. You can see Mozambique here. So it is known as the Mozambique current. This Mozambique current, this will come here, extend forward, move forward, and you can see here the Cape of Agulhas. Okay, Cape of Agulhas. What happens is, when this Mozambique current is coming here, and once it approaches Cape of Agulhas, it is known as the Agulhas current. Okay, towards the southwestern coast of South Africa, it is known as the Agulhas current. This Agulhas current, it will come and approach here. You all know there is a huge formation of westerlies here, and also there is always a constant ACC, Antarctic circumpolar current, flowing in this direction from west to east. So this also there. Also you should remember here the Bengaluru current. The Bengaluru current is flowing in this direction in the Atlantic Ocean. The South Atlantic Ocean, there is a Bengaluru current. So this Agulhas current, they can't enter here because already the Bengaluru current is flowing here. So this Bengaluru current and the westerlies and the ACC, all these will influence the Agulhas current, and these Agulhas currents will compulsorily, it will take a eastward shift, and it will move here. Okay, it will move here, and due to the influence of westerlies, it will take a northward shift towards the western coast of Australia as the West Australian current. Here you have studied about the East Australian current. So make a very difference here. Your East Australian current belongs to the South Pacific Ocean, and your West Australian current belongs to your South Indian Ocean. Two currents are different. Okay, so your West Australian current, it will go in this direction, and finally due to the influence of trade winds here, it will again shift its direction towards the west, and it will join the South Equatorial current, and the circuit is complete here. You can see the circuit very complete here, but you can't find the circuit very complete in the North Indian Ocean. That's why I explained earlier. Because of the extension of Indian Peninsula, you can't find a perfect circuit like this happening in the South Indian Ocean. It is not happening in the North Indian Ocean. So again I'll say this South Indian Ocean, again I'll recap once again. Start from Sumatra, it will come the South Equatorial Indian Ocean currents. Near Somalia, it will take southward shift, and it will pass between the mainland and Madagascar as Mozambique current. Here Mozambique current, and from here it is known as the Agulhas current, and due to already the Bengaluru current is here, so due to ACC and all, it will take a shift towards eastward. It will approach Australia as the West Australian current. Again, due to influence of trade winds, it will join the South Equatorial current, and a perfect anti-clockwise circuit is complete in the South Indian Ocean. This is common both in summer and winter. Okay, so now I have completed the summer. In summer, what happens in North Indian Ocean? Start from Sumatra, it will come here, Somalia current. The Somalia current will come here. Due to southwest monsoon, it will move to Arabian Sea and to Bay of Bengal. Due to the influence of Pacific Ocean currents from here, there is a kayak here. So due to that, the currents will flow in this direction in the Bay of Bengal and also in the Arabian Sea. And because of this, there are two anti-clockwise circuits formed in the North Indian Ocean. But on the other hand, during summer, there is a perfect anti-clockwise circuit formed in the South Indian Ocean. Now we'll move on to the winter session. What will happen? So you all know, we'll see about the winter. In winter, what happens? The sun is vertically over the Tropic of Capricorn. Already this northeast trade winds, and since the ITCZ is there, it's a pressure belt. Okay, so it will attract the cold winds from Siberia. The Siberian cold currents from Central Asia are attracted towards the ITCZ. So these winds will cross the equator, and the wind is coming from this direction. The wind will go in this direction. Okay, the wind will go in this direction. That's why it is coming from the northeast wind. Northeast direction it is coming. That's why it is known as the northeast monsoon. Okay, so understand the southwest monsoon, northeast monsoon very clearly. Due to the shifting of this ITCZ only, the southwest monsoon and northeast monsoon are formed. Okay, once again I'll say this monsoon formation. Your ITCZ during Tropic of Cancer is here. So this southeast trade winds have to cross equator, deflect towards right, become southwest monsoon. During your Tropic of Capricorn, that is during winter, what happens? Your sun is at the Tropic of Capricorn. Here the sun will be there. The Siberian winds are attracted towards this ITCZ. So they have to cross this and they will cross the equator. They have to cross the India towards this direction. From here it will cross. That's why it is known as from northeast it is coming. So it is known as the northeast monsoon. So now what happens during winter is, we are coming to the currents of Indian Ocean. We all know it is starting from Sumatra. Oh, this is coming. Okay, the winds are coming. And the Somalia current. The Somalia current is already here. Okay, you all know the north equatorial current is there. Okay, from east to west, the north equatorial Indian Ocean current is flowing this direction. But the Somalia current is here, and due to this northeast monsoon winds, the Somalia current is flowing in this direction, and this Somalia current is so stronger because of this Siberian cold currents coming from Central Asia. This Somalia current is so stronger, and what it will do is it will change the direction of the north equatorial current. Okay, the north equatorial current of the North Indian Ocean changes its direction because of the Somalia current, because of the winds coming from the northeast of Siberian winds. That will change the direction of the north equatorial current. Already you know there is a counter current flowing in this direction. Okay, so this Somalia current becomes so stronger under the influence of the Siberian cold winds, and it will completely change the direction of the north equatorial current. And once the direction of north equatorial winds changes, it will merge into the counter equatorial current. So both the north equatorial current and the counter equatorial current both will merge, and they are reversed, and they become so much stronger. And they will approach the western coast of Madagascar. Okay, they will approach western coast of Madagascar. Once they approach western coast of Madagascar, they will enter here near Myanmar and Bay of Bengal, and same what we did in the north summer season, the same will happen in winter season, but in this direction. Okay, so from here it will go, and you all know there is two anti-clockwise directions circuits are formed in the North Indian Ocean. So that is the difference between the summer and winter. During summer, you should start from the Sumatra. During summer, the winds start from Sumatra. It will go like this, and the winds are blowing in this direction, but not perfect circuit is formed because of the currents from the peninsula, from the Pacific Ocean. Two anticyclones are formed. During winter, what happens is the northeast monsoon, the Siberian cold climate will get merged with the Somalia current, and this Somalia current is so stronger that it will change the direction completely of the north equatorial current of Indian Ocean, and this north equatorial current is sent back, and the direction is like this. So during summer, the wind direction will be, the current direction is from here, from east to west, but during winter the direction is from west to east. That is the difference between summer and winter. So that is about the currents of Indian Ocean. But in South Indian Ocean it is same only. During summer and winter also you can experience a perfect anti-clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction of currents in the South Indian Ocean. But in North Indian Ocean during summer and winter the direction changes. That is because of the reversal of monsoon winds. So with that we are coming to the end of the ocean currents. So Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean and Indian Ocean. Once again, these are the currents we have studied: Somalia current, Mozambique and Agulhas current with respect to your Indian Ocean currents. Okay, so remember these currents. What are the currents with respect to your Pacific Ocean? What are the currents with respect to your Atlantic Ocean? Currents with respect to Indian Ocean? Please don't mug up. Take up your map and just understand how this flow of currents are there, what direction it is flowing, and what effect it is having on the coastal side. Okay, if a warm current is flowing towards the coast, then obviously that warm current will make the land mass temperature a bit higher. It will make the temperature normal. If a cold current is passing through, it will make the temperature cold. That is the major purpose of this winds, these currents. Okay, so that is about these ocean currents. So mainly this ocean currents with respect to your map only. Remember these currents and just locate where these currents are and which direction it is flowing. So with that I am closing this ocean current session. So in the next videos we'll be seeing about the major landforms. What are the major landforms? So that is the thing I have to convey. And we are going to the end of this physical environment lectures. So if you have any doubts on my previous videos, if you have any doubts on my pressure belts or temperature zones, many videos I have put on physical geography. If you have any doubts, please mention in the comment section so that I can clarify now itself. So that is about this video. Next video we will be tracing about this landform video. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and please share with your friends. Thank you.